Good morning. My name is Tracy Furman, and I have the privilege of being the mayor of the town of Kensington. With me this morning is council members Darren Bartram, Nate Engel, and Connor Crimmins. Today is Gun Awareness Day, and the council passed a resolution on Wednesday, June 1st, declaring that. So today we're going to read the resolution. Nate?
Whereas every day, more than 110 Americans are killed by gun violence, alongside more than 200 who are shot and wounded. And on average, there are nearly 16,000 gun homicides every year. And whereas Americans are 26 times more likely to die by gun homicide than people in other high-income countries. And whereas municipalities across the nation, including the town of Kensington, are working to end senseless gun violence with evidence-based solutions. And whereas protecting public safety in the communities they serve is local government's highest responsibility. And
whereas support for the Second Amendment rights of law-abiding citizens goes hand in hand with keeping guns away from people with dangerous histories, and whereas gun violence prevention is more important than ever as the COVID-19 pandemic has exacerbated gun violence with more than 2 years of increased gun sales, increased calls to suicide and domestic violence hotlines, and an increase in gun violence in the community. Whereas in January 2013, Hadia Pendleton was tragically shot and killed at age 15, and on June 3rd, 2022, to recognize the 25th birthday of Hadia Pendleton, born June 2nd, 1997, people across the United States will recognize National Gun Violence Awareness Day and wear orange in tribute to Hadia Pendleton and other victims of gun violence and to the loved ones of those victims. And
whereas the idea of recognizing this day was inspired by a group of Hadia's friends who asked their classmates to commemorate her life by wearing orange, and they chose this color because hunters wear orange to announce themselves to other hunters who are out in the woods, and orange is a color that symbolizes the value of human life. And whereas by wearing orange on June 3rd, 2022, Americans will raise awareness about gun violence and honor the lives of gun violence victims and survivors. And whereas anyone can join this campaign by pledging to wear orange on June 3rd, the first Friday in June 2022, to help raise awareness about gun violence. And
whereas we renew our commitment to reduce gun violence and pledge to do all we can to keep firearms out of the wrong hands and encourage responsible gun ownership to help keep our residents safe. And therefore, be it resolved that the town of Kensington declares the first Friday in June each year to begin June 3rd, 2022, to be National Gun Awareness Day. Tonight, we will meet at 7:30 this evening in Flinn Park to decorate the park in orange. I hope you will be able to join us. Thank you.